What is up, guys? Back from the video. So today I just want to come on here really quickly and talk about something very important to remember when running an exterior cleaning business. And this one thing, this one principle is that you are the expert. You know, you have to be the expert. Don't let the customer dictate your price nor your process, right? And what I mean by that is a lot of times you'll get people who call you and say, hey, can you wash my house, my deck, my driveway for $200, you know, and you try to negotiate, like, okay, you know, can you do it for $250? Don't let the customer ever dictate your price. You have to be the professional. You gotta be able to explain the process, explain why be able to basically articulate why your price is what it is when you do give somebody a quote. And also, when you're the expert, you're able to explain what separates you from other competitors. And I can give you guys an example from a few months back when I went out and did a quote for this one customer I had. And she had multiple people in the past clean her concrete in her house, and specifically on her front porch, she had red dirt stains, right? And she had multiple servicers come out there and tell her that red dirt could not come out of her porch. So when I told her I could get it out, she didn't believe me, right? But because I'm the expert, I had to prove, you know, that I knew what I was talking about. So I mixed up a little chemical in the back, didn't even take out my pressure wash, took out the chemical in the spray brush, the spray bottle and a brush, and did a demo part for her. And she was amazed. And so when I say, you know, don't let the customer dictate your price or process, is that you got to be the one to educate the customer. The customer should not be educating you. If I had $1 for every time I had a customer tell me, you know, oh, I have a pressure washer, I'd be rich right now, right? Because everyone has a pressure washer, so they say. But this industry isn't just pressure washing, which is now you've probably heard me use the term exterior cleaning more often. Is because exterior cleaning encompasses the whole process of soft washing, pressure washing, different tools of the trade, different chemicals we have to learn and know. You know, and as I've done, like I said before, as I've done this industry, I learn more and more and more. I'm like, wow, you know, my eyes have really opened up. But you have to learn more so you can be able to educate those customers. So when a customer calls you up for a pressure washing job, whatever they want to call it, they're like, hey, can you pressure wash my roof, right? They're using the term pressure wash, but you and me both know we don't pressure wash roofs, right? So you're the expert, you're the professional. The customer does not dictate the process. Also, here's examples about when it comes to pricing and process is when you go to a home, you have to know what's gonna come out with what. And that's back to the process part, right? So you're going to someone's home and they got, you know, mold and mildew, whatever. They also have rust stains, say on their house, right? But they're calling you thinking it's all one big ordeal, right? So you're gonna go there, you're gonna pressure wash the house, mold's gonna be gone, and the rest is gonna be gone, right? But they're gonna be disappointed if you just tell them, okay, we're gonna wash the house. In their mind, they're thinking this rust is gonna come out with the pressure washing. This is where you have to be the expert. Mr. or Mrs. Customer, you guys know I always say that. This rust stain right here is actually a separate process, which requires a separate process and chemicals. I can get it out for you, but it's going to be an extra an extra charge, because it is not a standard cleaning procedure, right? This is a specialty service. And what I mean by that is if you right now go get your pressure washer and try to hit the stain, it's not gonna come out for you neither, right? You can blast it with the red nozzle, you can blast it with as much pressure as you want, but it's not gonna come out. So with that being said, you have to be able to educate them and tell them, hey, I can get out for you, but you know, it's gonna take this extra process. And now you're educating the customer, right? So now you're educating the customer and they understand the value of your service and why the price is gonna be what it is. And so when you actually break things down, 'cause a lot of people will, you know, call you up because of that industry, like, you know, I would just say naivety, if I'm saying that right, naiveness, whatever, I'm making up a word, I don't even know. But they just don't, or let's just say ignorance, right? They don't really understand the service they're even inquiring about to the full extent, right? Because of how these big companies they market, you know, consumer pressure washers and consumer chemicals so they can do jobs of their own. So a lot of them are thinking like, you know, oh, I'm just hiring you because I don't feel like doing it, not because I myself don't know how to do it properly. But here's the honest truth, guys. Most of these people are not hiring you because they can't, or they can do it themselves. Is because they're hiring because they really don't know how to do it the right way. So don't let anyone tell you, yes, there's a couple customers who can get the mold off and, you know, mildew off their home themselves, but are they doing it right? Are they doing it correctly or efficiently? No. And then when you get into specialty things like removing, you know, getting into oil stains or red dirt or rust stains, they definitely don't know how to get that off. You know, they're going to be on, you know, YouTube watching these little videos, oh, use baking soda or use, ammonia, whatever, to clean this. And it's like, it's not gonna work. And they're gonna be like, I'll try this and that. And so when you come in and you're like, okay, I can get it off, you do a demo and it actually works. Now they say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna pay this guy what it's worth. And so when you break those variables down of the chemicals, the process, your knowledge, your experience, your overhead, now your price makes sense. So this is how you can, you can go up to customers and charge more with confidence. And also, like I said, be perceived as a confident service provider for the service you're about to perform in their homes. And so that is what's going to make customers want to work with you and pay you what you're worth is by you having that expertise. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to constantly and continually educate yourself. That's what I'm doing. My goal this year is to just continue to learn more, like I have been doing the past couple years. I'm attending a few industry events this year. I'm actually, based on today's date, so in 2 weeks I'll be in Atlanta for an event. I'm looking forward to that. So if you're in Atlanta, this is a free event. I will tag the information below if there's still registration available. But guys, if you're going to be in this industry or any industry, continue to educate and elevate yourself. Get better, get smarter. It doesn't matter where you're at right now. Just continue to grow. And so with that being said, guys, continue to tap in. I'm going to continue to put out content. And for those who want a little bit more deeper education information on the industry, obviously there is the course available. And right now it is on sale for $97. So if you're interested, the link will be below. There's no coupon necessary. And guys, guys are curious, like, oh, what do I get for that? Like, literally, first of all, it's $100. It's pennies compared to the industry, And so I'll give you a free website if you're starting a business. I'll teach you getting started. So, forming an LLC, business bank account stuff, all the, admin stuff getting started. Below that, the next one is we go over some education in washing. And one of the really important videos I put in there is mistakes to avoid. And that video alone, I think, is worth the price of the program, because if you can avoid those mistakes, save you a lot of headache. As far as, going to washing roofs, some safety things, and then also get into a marketing section as well, a couple bonus videos. So if you're interested, like I said, link below. Besides that, if you're not into that, there's also a guy named Keith Phelps who has a $10 ebook that I think is pretty good for those who don't have the budget to purchase something, more in depth. And that is on the link in another one of my videos. And the last thing I was going to say was, and if you don't want to do any of those things, obviously you do have YouTube. You can get plenty of value for free off the channel and other channels as well. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.